Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to see one of the interesting page item, color picker. So what is color picker? So from the name itself you can see you are going to select a color from the pop-up or from a list of values. You are just came across different tools. If you have used, you will be having available options for selecting the colors to select a color and apply on it. So how to, here you have a default page item with color picker. So how to achieve this and how to do this, how to use this. So now let us begin. In this video I just created a color picker page item and I'm going to create one page item. So I'm going to make it as color picker. So here you can see type. Here you need to select color picker type. So once it is selected, I'm going to run this page. Here you can see one page item is come and this is the color picker. So I'm going to close this console. So I'm going to click on this. So once it is clicked, you will see this color picker. So maybe traditional applications or tools, you have seen this kind of color picker. From this you can select different color ranges. You can select different shades. On selecting this, you can see here the values changing. So you can select from here or you can drag and drop. You can select different variations, different saturation levels you can select. Once it is selected, this value will be used in some other things. So now we will see what are the properties available. Mostly you will see this color picker and label, and the remaining all other properties are similar to other page item. Here you can see under settings you will have defaults. You uncheck this, you will be seeing some different options like a pop-up, display as pop-up. So display as pop-up is when you click on this, you are getting one pop-up, color icons pop-up. Instead of that, if you select inline, then you will get a inline thing. So this is the inline. So you will not get any pop-ups or straight away you can select the value from here. So this is one of the option, and there are different options like color only pop-up and native color picker. So if you select native color picker, then you will get a different styling. So this is the native color picker. So from this you can get this native color picker. So this is a thing, you will get different stylings, and this is mode is simple, full. So from this you can get to know these details. So these are the options available. On clicking on this, you will get that values. So now what we are going to see, we are going to do one task. So from this I'm going to select a color. So if I select this color and this color or any other color, and here you can see you can get RGB, and this is RGB code, and this is HSL, and this is X. So whatever the value you want, you can get from this. So this is the options. So for that you can select here this pop-up, and below that you will see written options like X, hexadecimal, RGB, different options are available. So written, I'm going to use again the same this native color picker. So now native color picker, I'm selecting some value on this. I'm going to change it as X or RGB or something. Instead of that, I'm going to make it as like pop-up or inline. It's any other value. So this is a pop-up and inline value. So you can select from this. Now our task is, I'm going to design one container. Here on selecting or changing the value, the color should be applied to that background color of that container. So like a preview. So on selecting this, this is the preview of this color. The kind of things we are going to do a task. So how to do? First I'm going to create one region. In this region I'm just scrolling this and making this up template, region template as blank with attributes, since we no need that standard kind of things. So I'm making it. Now under this type, keep it as static content. Under the HTML code, you just open and write some tag HTML content. For example, I'm just going to write one div in that style I'm going to make it as width as 100 pixel and a height as 100 pixel, and the border I'm going to make it as 1 pixel solid some red. Now I'm going to give some ID to this, ID as container. So now this is the thing. I'm going to make it as start new row to uncheck. I'm unchecking the start new row. Now you will see this preview has come. So on clicking on this value, this color should be changed. So how to achieve this? First of all, I'm going to make this column span to some to so here it's like overlapping, so I'm just going to make some 4. Now this is okay. Now on selecting this, I'm going to make some top margin too. From this you can mention top margin to some medium. This is just alignment, styling as alignment. So if you want, you can adjust. I'm going to just demo a concept. On clicking on this or changing the value, the color should be applied here. For that, I'm going to create one dynamic action on this color picker change. So create a dynamic action. This event is change event dynamic action. Under the show action button, I'm going to make it as execute JavaScript code. Under that, I'm going to write a query to apply a color. What is the selected color? I'm going to apply it to that container. For that, I'm going to write this document dot get element by id. This is the query selector syntax. Here I'm going to make it as container. Since this is the id I just given, so you can confirm from here. Here you can see the id as container. So this is the id we are going to give. So I'm going to give this to here container, and here dot style. So I'm going to apply style. So this is the id I'm just selected, and for that id I'm going to apply a style, and the style as background color. Since we are going to apply a background color, here you can see background color, and the equal to, now I need to apply the selected value color. So for that I'm going to get the value of that selected color picker value. So this is the syntax for getting that color picker value. So apex item get value. Here I'm going to write that page item value 34 color picker. So this is the page item value. I'm just assigning the color background color. So once I'm going to run now. So I'm going to change this. You can see on selecting this value, this preview has come. So now I'm going to change this. So you can see I'm getting different value. You can see the preview of that. So this is the value. So I'm selecting different value. Then here you can see. So this is the preview. The right side you can see the color background color is getting changed. So this is the thing. So this is one of the use of this using this color picker, or you can use this color picker to get the user preference and store that value, and in the runtime you can use those color hexadecimal value, and you can assign this color the runtime. So this is the use of this color picker. So thank you.